Hey, yo, what's the deal? Welcome back to the Made Revenue on Your podcast. And we're here today with a very special guest, no stranger to the cast, no stranger to the podcast, Lil Rheuk. Man, Lil Rheuk, how are you feeling this morning? And before you say that, I know we have a lot to talk about because you gave me specific details on the things that you want to touch base on. So I'm just excited for that overall.
When Little Rook's on the show, I gotta.
What that mean?
I gotta be a diva.
Got you. Hey, you know what? Do what you gotta do, man. This is where you can do it at. You know what I'm saying? So, Lil Rheuk, man, top of the morning, man. Just tell us how you feeling, man. Just tell us about everything that's been going on. Let the world know if they don't know who you are already. Let them know who you are.
I am Little Rheuk. I'm a singer, songwriter. And geez, I can't talk today all of a sudden. And I can talk all day, every day, except for when I'm on the spotlight.
Understandable.
My name is Little Rheuk, LILRHEUK, Rheuk Nation, RHEUK Nation on Instagram. I am a singer, songwriter, pop artist, singer, and ready to take over the world.
Ready to take over the world. I like that. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't say that because a lot of people is not ready for what the world have to offer. Ooh. So just knowing that right there, man, how do you plan on doing it? Taking over the world.
First, oh my God, I have like a whole book on this.
He's like, first, this is what we're gonna do.
Right. I'm like,
he's like, step one, step two.
I'm like, where's the script? I'm just kidding. How am I gonna take over the world? With love and bringing people together and music and unity and bringing out subjects and causing controversy and disturbing the peace and making people feel loved and happy.
Got you. I know it's early, man. You seem a little nervous. Are you nervous about the conversation we're gonna have, or are you nervous about anything else?
I get nervous when I'm on talk shows.
Yeah.
Like when I go and perform, I'm like,
because you're real confident on stage.
Yeah, I turn into a different person. I jump into Sasha Fierce. But that's why Beyonce don't do interviews.
Oh, really? That's a good point.
But yeah,
that is a good point.
Yeah, interviews is more, I'm talking and it's hard to explain certain things. I feel like because as an artist, it's creative and it's like hard to say what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. No, understandable. It's like when you're doing a song. Like for example, sometimes I hear a lot of creative artists in hip hop, rap, R&B, whatever it is, and sometimes I hear a song and I'm like, damn, I wish I wrote that. Because sometimes like you have it in here and you know what you want to say, but when it comes to like putting all the pieces together and like letting it come out the way you want it to, you want it to make sense, but it's not. It just doesn't work.
It's hard to explain.
Yeah, so I understand you 100%. So man, Lil Rheuk, last time you were on here, I know we touched details on certain things, but we really didn't get as deep as we probably should, So tell us about the journey so far since the last time we met, man.
Since the last time we met, it's been so much fun, actually. This year I wrapped up my King of Sin City tour, and I performed in South by Southwest in Texas, and then I went to Houston and Denver, Los Angeles a few times, and performed in Brooklyn, New York, and just really toured. You
definitely been around the world. So like, what is that like going to different cities?
Oh my God, it's the most amazing feeling in the world. That's the only time I really feel alive. Well, being on stage and traveling, seeing different cultures in the world, and I love it. That's when I feel alive. It's when when I travel and perform, and the people, I think, appreciate it more. You know, when I go to another country,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not bashing anybody in America. They love me here too.
Shoot, I will.
But America's,
y'all,
they be hating on everything.
Y'all a bunch of haters out here. You have to travel the world to
Yeah.
really find love, because I feel like in your own city, your own town, and your own country, y'all
hard.
just be hating. And I'm gonna keep it real.
It's
even,
true.
even if he don't want to.
It's true.
You
And
know?
it's been hard in Las Vegas the most.
Yeah, and you know it's crazy. When I came out here, I seen so much opportunities, right? And when I got involved with everything,
Entertainment capital.
I just seen so much hate within it,
Yeah.
which I was like, damn.
That's Vegas.
You know, I was like, damn. A lot of jealousy, a lot of envy, a lot of backstabbing,
Oh
a
my
lot of
God.
people, you know, jumping ship to ship. A lot of people just crossing the people that they once knew, and
Yeah.
I'm just like, dude, y'all got a lot going on out here.
It's I guess it's Sin City.
You know, it's like it's no loyalty. You know,
Yeah, no loyalty.
And,
No family values and stuff like that. Like I just
know.
came back from Canada, and
I was gonna
they were
ask you about
so
that.
nice.
Yeah.
Oh my God, they were just so happy, and they were just not haters. Like they don't judge on. I don't know. Canada was amazing. So shout out to Canada. That was such a great place to be, and I met a couple of my fans that have been following me for years out there, and they were just so grateful to
Okay.
meet me. And
Right.
I'm like, I'm not even famous, and they treated me like I was
Apparently you
a
are.
celebrity.
Of course,
And
you know.
I just felt, like out here I have to like
Force it.
Yeah, I'm the motherfucking
It's
celebrity.
like, and then even when you step on scene and like you do a good job, it's still like
Yeah.
I feel like you see the faces, you see the attitudes, you see the
Yeah.
crowd. It's like, dude, we should really be supporting each other. We're all here with each other. We're all on the same platform. We're all trying to do the same thing.
And we are getting better.
You're
Because
right.
I did, it's so hard to be a promoter. I don't know how people pay for a venue, pay for the DJ, book
Yeah.
artists, deal with all the artists. It's so hard to do all that.
100%.
It's different personalities, and everybody, people got to make money for the club and all this shit like that. And I did 3 birthday parties in a row, the King of Sin City celebration. And the first one was like sabotaged. I was going to have it at this place on Charleston, and the cops shut that one down.
Oh, okay.
They sent them a
Yeah.
letter saying Little Rheuk cannot.
Yeah, they'll do
Perform
stuff.
here.
They'll do stuff like that.
Yeah, and I don't know who that was.
Well, the thing is with that's just the city. If you're advertising and you're promoting without having proper licenses for a place, yeah, they will shut you down. That happened to us a
Wow.
few times.
Really?
But now we're professional promoters.
Okay,
Yeah, so
it's hard.
Yeah, it is. It is.
I mean,
it's really
it
hard.
should be easy.
You would think so.
help our economy.
Yeah, but it's Las Vegas. They want all their chips. They don't
Yes,
care.
they
Yeah.
do.
California is a
Yes.
little bit more lenient, and they really don't
Yeah.
care. But the only thing you have to worry about out there is people coming to shut your stuff down.
I mean, no, right.
You know, so, yeah,
No, you're right.
Yeah, so that's one thing I do admire about out here. It's been really professional, man. Everybody been great to work with. Besides, like I said, the few that you come across that's haters or like traitors or disloyal people and stuff like that. Other than that, if you get all your
Totally.
paperwork correctly and everything done correct, it's a great city to really invest in and put the work in. But yeah, man.
This show though I had for my birthday this year, came out, did the red carpet, and I think that show was the best birthday party I had though.
Okay.
So the other two, because the second one we had to switch location on everybody. They had flights.
Yeah.
That was all fucked up.
Yeah.
But we still did it, and I made it free for those artists to perform those 2 times. And
Got
then
you.
The first time I paid somebody that didn't even pay the venue, so the first one got cut short.
Yeah.
Because it was supposed to be at another club, so we went to another club, and I
Really?
paid somebody else, got the money that didn't even show up.
Wow.
And then the
Okay.
club's like, you got to go,
Really?
So I'm just sitting here having a birthday party. I didn't even pay the venue off.
Wow.
I gave the guy the money, not
And
the venue.
And he took the money?
Yeah. So they cut it down short.
That is insane. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely insane.
But this one was
Wow.
great because I think Spittin' Bars, I teamed up actually with a promoter this time because I
Yeah.
can't do it.
pro-
Because I let
yeah,
everybody in
no,
free.
100%.
I get screwed by somebody giving the
Yeah.
money. The club don't make the
Right.
money. The
It's-
cops was trying to all the shit.
It's all about who you work with, man. Realistically, it's all
Yeah.
about who you work with, and you
But
just have
shout
to
out to
know.
Spitting Bars
Yeah,
though.
shout out to
They did
Spitting
it.
Bars
They
for
do it
sure.
great.
He
And
definitely had the artists out, man. And I know a lot of people came
definitely.
for you as well. You know, because I heard it. It was like, we're here for you. We're here for you. So that's really dope. And obviously,
Thank
thanks
you.
for inviting us and having us there as well. To do that
Absolutely.
collaboration with them. So overall, it was really really great, man. And
And this
we.
time I met a lot of great artists
Yeah,
too. I
yeah.
mean,
Different artists, different variety
yes.
of people,
I
and
thought it
the
turned
red
out
carpet
so
was
good.
great, and everybody else was great in there. We even we had Ray Millie on the red carpet, so she popped out. That was pretty cool,
Yep.
So yeah, man, that was a phenomenal night,
That was so.
So yeah.
That's what it is. You got to keep persevering and pushing, and even though things fail, it really doesn't fail. At the end of the day, if you keep going, it will come back, and there will be a good turnout one day.
100%, 100%,
So-
man. So that's really good to hear, man. So let's dive into it, man. Let's get into it, man. So Lil Rheuk, how can you
My
describe
bad, I get
yourself?
cotton mouth when
No,
I'm
you're good.
nervous.
You're good. So how would you describe yourself as a person to the world?
Misunderstood,
Misunderstood.
um, um, ambitious, emotional, hurt, hurt by life, and a lot of emotions, outspoken, misunderstood mostly, and how do I feel as a person? I feel like I don't know. Yeah, misunderstood.
Okay, so yeah, that was the okay. Yeah, I heard that a couple times. So that means that's something that really, that you really, touch base on. So when you say misunderstood, like, what makes you feel misunderstood?
I just feel like people see what they want to see, like on Instagram. They think I'm pulling up in limos and and I'm rich or something, and I'm traveling the world and spending all this money and blah 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 blah, and I'm probably like snooty and blah blah blah. And when they meet me and they talk to me, I don't think they think I'm humble. They think I'm like stuck up or something.
Really?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm misunderstood. Like
Yeah.
nothing's what it seems. Like I
Yeah.
post a lot of great things that I do, and I'm grateful for all that. But nobody knows like the hard blood, sweat, and tears that I went through to get all this, or to make the money for these flights, and struggled. And I don't have a manager or an agent or investor. It's all just me. So I don't think people think that. They probably
Yeah.
think I'm signed to a label and I'm
Yeah.
doing all this, but I make it look good.
Because I
But it's
realistically
Hollywood.
thought you were signed as well. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I mean,
like, but
it's-
you make it look so well, man. With the advertising, with the promotions, with the shows, with the tour, with
But
everything.
behind closed doors, it's like
Independently.
I wish people could see the struggle too, and I try to add that in my music with my lyrics, and
So
that's
just
why I wanted to talk,
Yeah,
on
just-
this interview about
just knowing that.
something,
right.
that's
Just
real.
Just knowing that though, and understanding or knowing that people misunderstand you. Like, what would you like to make very clear to them right now? Like, how can they understand you a little bit more?
Well, I don't know. That's a really good question. I think they can understand me a little bit more. Maybe some people, I feel like they should open up their minds and their hearts, and because they don't understand like things I do. I don't know my theatrical things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think they understand.
Right.
certain
So
things
because
like that.
because they don't understand you, right? Because you said you're on the net and they see you on the tours, they see you in the limos, they see you, like living that fancy life. But
but it's not.
they see that, and you feel misunderstood. How can you make it? How can you make them understand you a little bit more clear, a little better? Like, what can you do to make sure that they understand you a little bit more?
I guess performing. Well, I don't think people understand when I perform either. They'd be like, "What the fuck is he doing?" You know, because I'm theatrical and I do some. I don't know. I make it a big. I keep hitting the mic. I make it a big play, or I don't know. I do different things that people don't do.
Okay.
So I don't know. A lot of people just won't understand that because I guess they don't. Like a transsexual on stage dancing with me, they don't know if it's a boy or a girl, or certain things like that, or. And I'm with a woman in a music video, and then they don't know, they don't understand what I'm trying to say.
Got you.
Do,
so just knowing that right now,
and I'm doing like gang shit in the song.
Yeah. So
stuff.
how could you make them understand that a little clearer? Because like you keep saying it, like they don't understand it, but how can you help them understand it a little bit clearer?
I guess disturb the peace until they understand it.
But if they don't understand it, they never will unless you explain to them why you're doing the things that you're doing.
Some people won't. Some people will not ever understand me.
Okay, so knowing what you just said right now, just let's make a prime example. Having you said a trans what did you say? A transgender person on stage dancing with you compared to a woman in the video. Why do you deliver that message the way you do, and why do you put things out there? Like you said, people don't understand it, but why do you do it? What's your understanding of doing that?
Oh, because I love transsexuals and the LGBT community. They understand me. There we go.
Okay. So how do you get regular
people? Don't understand.
So how do you get everybody? Yeah. How do you get everybody to understand that?
Everybody won't, because a lot of people are not too accepting to a man dressed like a woman, or they're not accepting to sexuality, or they're not, their minds aren't like creative in a way where they take things in a different way, in a wrong way, or
so just knowing that now, like let's just say me as a straight man, right? What if I want to understand what you're doing? How can you explain what you're doing to me to better get me to understand it?
I don't. You know what? I think it's. I guess what I do is I perform and do what I do, and bring that all together. During my performance, and I guess it's up to you to understand it. And that's like I said, some people just won't understand me.
Yeah.
Or understand the people or what I do, or.
Yeah. So going back to the point,
there is straight men that do understand it. Like, this is a show. This is cool. This is, and I love to put transsexuals. I had in a few music videos. They're my friends. I have a lot of LGBT friends in Los Angeles and New York, and I studied about the Stonewall riots, and I understand that at one time to be a gay person or a trans or a man who dresses like a girl, they could have been arrested at one time. It was illegal. They could have been killed, and they still are, and I just want to fight for them and stand up for them. And
got you.
I don't think they understand. Because people don't understand transgenders.
So you just got you. So I think the better way to put it is like you're equal just like anyone else. You know what I'm saying? Like you are a human just like everyone else. You put guys like you have certain people on stage with you for a reason, to set an example. Like it's okay for you to be up here with me because this is who you are. Be able to embrace that,
and we have the freedom. And music, and art and creativity.
Okay, got you.
Does that?
Got you. Yeah. So for those of you who wanted to understand Lil Rheuk a little bit more clear, if he is misleading on his Instagram or misunderstood. Excuse me, misunderstood to some people on his
I guess
Instagram.
I feel like I'm
You know,
misunderstood.
right. You know, so
Do you
the
think
best
I'm
way.
misunderstood?
I just
Do you
feel
think when I
like you just
perform,
got to
people don't
be.
understand
No, I
me?
just feel like you just have to be a little bit more clear with your points.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So you're not. I don't feel like you're misunderstood. I just feel like you're an overthinker, and
there's a lot.
And yeah,
A
you
lot.
know, you just got to know how to express it.
Yeah.
Your points and meanings a little bit more.
True.
You know, because we
True.
kind of took a little while to get that out of you just now. You know, because like, you know, you said you were misunderstood, but we were really just really just wanted the audience to understand you a little bit more clear.
Right.
You know, for those who
Or
don't.
people misunderstand that, you know, I work with a lot of gangster rappers and, you know, they think, oh, why are you working with a rapper and doing a bust it down and, you know, the trap house shit. And I'm not.
Got you.
I've never been in the trap house. They think I'm fake.
Got you.
You know, but I'm not.
So do you think people?
I've been in the trap house.
Do you think they just expect you to
Like,
be a
they're my
certain way?
friends.
Do you think the world expect you to be a certain way instead of like when they see you with these gangster rappers, they see you with women in your videos, and then they see you with, you know, like a transgender dancer with you on stage? Do you,
or even just a gay man.
yeah, you get
You
what I'm
know?
saying?
Yeah.
Do you think they expect just you to be a certain type of way, and it kind of confuses them a bit?
Yeah. Or
Do you think that's
I
where the
think it's-
misunderstanding come from?
Or maybe it's just so it's different, and I guess not everybody has that.
That open mindset.
Yeah, because I'm a different kind of artist. You know, I don't just get up there and, you know, sing a song. I have to make a point in a way, or a story, or I have to make it theatrical. And I don't, you know, I play like Halloween. Like, you know, I wore that thing that what is it called? Veil. The
Okay.
veil, you know, that red thing, and I took it off and blah, blah, blah. People were
Yeah.
like on the internet, you're a devil worshiper.
Oh,
You know, like the
okay.
church bells were ringing and blah, blah, blah. But that's, they
Wait,
don't understand
but
it,
are
I
you?
guess. No. That was like, you know, and that was actually inspired by Snow White.
Got you. And they
Because
did not understand.
Snow White wore that red robe
Got you.
when she went to the evil queen
Got
and
you.
got back her
Got you.
palace.
Got you. See, now,
yeah, it's like
now
a
we're being a
fantasy,
little
I
bit
guess.
more clear.
Maybe they don't understand it because
right,
it's a
right.
fantasy.
And that the way
it's real
and the
at the
fact that you
same
explained it, that it was literally just a character based off Snow White. Now they can understand
Yeah.
that a little bit more. You get what I'm
Exactly,
saying?
yeah.
Instead of just judging you from what they see and what they believe and what they think, because that's just the human instinct.
Exactly.
You know, which is
Or they're just closed-minded
is-
or narrow-minded.
which
they just
which
don't
is human.
understand.
You know, so
Yeah.
so okay.
Or they hate on
Yeah.
it.
So all right. It took us a little while, but
I hope
we're
I said that right. I don't
we're
even
getting
know.
to know you a little better and a little bit more clear. So
Right,
that's
right.
really dope. Cool. So, you know, just to get into a little deeper question, you know, what does this life mean to you?
This life means to me everything. This life, what does this life mean to me? I want to make the best out of this life for other people. I want to, I don't know if people understand what I'm saying now. I want to be a moving target. I want to be a rebel. I am a rebel. I want to go against the norm, and I want to express myself, and yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And that's what life means to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that I want to continue to express myself and
What do you
do everything. I want to bring everybody together. I want to make unity and peace, and life is music to me. Life is death. We live between life and death. Life to me is everything because we only have this time on this earth now, and we have the power. And, you know, I also want to inspire people to go out there and have the power and perform and do something, because life is short and you should know everything in the world and explore everything. And yeah, life to me is everything.
What do you feel like is your purpose?
My purpose. Oh, my purpose. Love.
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 How can you explain that to the world?
Love is the only thing that makes the world go round. Love is the only thing that brings purpose, that brings meaning, that brings, life, like what you just said.
So do
Life,
you just knowing
Love.
or just feeling or just knowing and feeling your purpose is love in life, right? Do you believe when they say love can get you killed or hurt? And how do you feel
Yes.
about that
No,
that
yes.
statement?
Oh, love can get you killed or hurt. Well, I am not afraid. I mean, if love gets you killed, then God love killed you, other than hate. Because like when Martin Luther King got assassinated, he spoke up for love and love, and many other people, were assassinated for being different and going against the norm and rebelling against the hate and bringing communities together and standing up for the LGBTQ community and music and
Yeah, I feel like that's
it
a
could
good.
get
That's
you
a
killed,
yeah.
but I
No,
guess you risk
that's a
what you
great.
value.
That's a great way to put it because, like you said, you rather be killed for love than hate.
Because people
And-
hate so much they will
right.
kill
And that
somebody
I feel
for
like that
speaking
is
up
the
and
power
about love.
That is the power and purpose. If love is your purpose, I feel like that's a strong, powerful meaning and a point behind it. But just knowing what you just said just now, like there's people that die from it, Martin Luther King and everything like that, and like you said, freedom of speech and everything like that. So yeah, that's a great way to put it. So
And
yeah,
that's
so
sad how love can be dangerous like that because people are so hateful.
100%.
And they don't want people to feel loved, and they don't want people to be accepted, and they
Yeah.
want people to be in a box. And
right.
they want people to.
It kind of remind me of the
Silenced.
girl on the train that got
The Ukrainian
stabbed.
girl?
Yeah,
Yeah, nobody helped her.
That is
They just sat
it
there.
is heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Heartbreaking and unfucking excuse my language, believable. To just it almost you almost think like, damn, was that AI? Did they really
never know,
sit
though,
there
now, but no.
and just turn the other like that's what?
Yeah, that's.
This
Yeah,
poor
that's
helpless
how the
girl
world is.
bled out,
They
cried, and
Don't.
died.
Yeah.
And
And
not
so they misunderstood her.
they walked right off that
They
bus,
just
looked
didn't
at her, and
understand
just
she was dying.
looked
They
the
didn't
other.
care.
Imagine
Yeah.
watching somebody get stabbed in front of you, and they
I
crawled
would
up
help
like-
her.
and not even like, "Are you okay? Do you want us to? Is everything okay? Like, did you know this guy? What?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
just
People have no
disgusting,
remorse.
disgusting, and distasteful. And I feel
That is
like
sad.
they should live in regret for the rest of their lives. And I feel like that's
Yeah.
where it
Are
comes
people
to
taking people's life for no reason like that? Like a girl on the bus just
Yeah.
out of nowhere? I mean, that's how scary the world
That's
is.
how scary the world is, though. So just knowing stuff like that, though, man. And you seem like a really happy person, and you seem like to go on about your life very happy. But is there any
True.
times that
See,
you're
that's the other thing I'm misunderstood
Yeah,
about.
is there
Yeah.
any times in your life that you're just really messed up, like really unhappy?
Yeah,
like,
deep down, I'm really hurt by life.
Yeah.
And I'm missing. I feel like I've always had something missing. Like, I've always had abandonment in a way. I've always had people turn their back on me and betrayed me. And I'm hurt. But what makes me be happy is to continue doing it.
Yeah.
Even though I'm hurt deep down by life and certain situations I've been through in this music industry, I'm happy because I'm alive. So, and I am here still, and I'm going to keep going and going until the end.
What do you feel like hurt you the most in life?
Death.
That.
Death hurt me the most in life. Yeah. Certain injustices in life hurt me. The world, the people in Congo, the kids, what's happening to children getting killed all over the world, you know. Everything that's happening in the world hurts me in life, and then plus my friends, Abby, I feel like she haunts me. She was my good friend. She died at 18 years old by a gunshot, and a lot of my friends died from a gunshot. Menino.
Wow.
Because when I was 16, I would perform, you know, that's what people don't understand about me either. They think I'm some preppy white boy. But I performed underground at the Kush Lounge at 16.
Right.
And they had some gang fights, all sorts of crazy shit. And I went up there being the only white person and killed that shit. I did. And, you know, that's where I met Chemical and Lordside and TKO and Eddie Fuse. And all those rappers when I was 16.
Okay.
And genuinely, I, you know, were their friends, you know, and worked with them. And people thought I just, you know, work with rappers or try to, you know, be a culture vulture or try to be like a hip hop artist that I'm not. But I am a hip hop artist in a way. I am a gangster.
I feel like your songs are really dope and really different though. You know, I would never I would have never looked at you as no like culture vulture or anything like that. You know, but there's a lot of people that you can say that about, but I would never have had looked at you and thought culture vulture. You know what I'm saying? I see creativity, I see art, and I see structure, and I see music.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, man.
Thank you.
Of course.
At least you see it. And that's what makes me happy.
Right. So just like feeling abandoned though, like why do you feel abandoned?
I just felt like I never had a team around me. Well, I've worked with a lot of people and they were great, amazing people, but or I've, been signed to a sync contract with Sony and nothing really happened with that. And I'm on the shelf still. And Big Mike Rob took me to Capitol Records like 10 years ago now. Oh my God.
Yeah.
And,
what happened with that?
I just felt abandoned by, the world, because when I realized that it doesn't matter about your song. They said, your song is amazing, your song is good, but we're not going to gamble on you. You don't have following like we want you to have yet. So despite your talent, we're not going to, So I felt abandoned by that because I'm not famous enough for them yet to be, but they thought I was a good singer.
Yeah.
But and a good songwriter. Or there's record labels back in the day that wanted my lyrics and say, oh, you shouldn't be singing this song, give it to all these rappers to sing. And I thought, I try to be in the record label and I try to,
do you
I'm like,
feel
this
like
is my song.
Do you feel like it's anything you could have done better though, or like different, like to show them like you're wrong, like I'm gonna like really
I said, fuck you, ain't getting my music. And
well,
I said, I'm an artist. I want to be a singer.
Yeah,
and
besides that, besides getting emotional about it, besides, cussing them out and making it worse for being on the shelf, do you feel like maybe like, you know what, like I'm going to get these numbers up. I'm going to show y'all why y'all need me here.
Yeah, it made me work harder. Yeah, it just gave me drive, actually, too, by being abandoned. It made me... and influenced everything in my life by being abandoned. And I guess death abandoned me. I feel abandonment because of a lot of my friends have died, or a lot of people turned their back on me, or a lot of people are gone now, and I feel like alone, or sometimes there's nowhere safe to go, or nobody to trust. Sometimes, when there is, there is people I can call and talk to and feel safe, but when I think about it every day, I don't.
You really don't
Yeah, I
have
don't have
anyone.
family.
Yeah,
My
understandable.
cousins turn their back on me. They don't.
Yeah.
They're not good people. I lost my favorite Aunt Gina recently, and I lost my father. I lost my friend Abby and Menino, and all these people who got shot. I a lot of death. Um, yeah, makes
Yeah.
me have something empty in
Yeah.
me, and I
Gotcha.
fill it up with music though.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Okay.
I just feel abandoned, like they left me. People
Yeah.
alone. Yeah,
Right. But you put that into your music and everything.
yeah,
Got
yeah.
you. Got
I
you.
guess I have a substitute
Yeah.
for love too. Like I don't feel alone when I'm on stage performing, or when I'm doing music and traveling. I don't feel alone.
Okay.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you
Got you.
know,
Got you.
I go
So
home and I'm alone.
speaking of like music helping you and helping you cope with that. Tell us about this Hero album. And is this an unreleased album or is this
Oh no, it's released.
is released?
Yes,
Okay. Okay,
yes.
Hero. So tell
Go
us
get Hero
yeah.
today.
Tell us a little bit about that. And this is your latest album, right?
Latest album, Hero, is a very, very deep album. It's about music, is my hero. And it's very, I have a song called Light It Up, and it's about some, deep things about substance abuse and feeling grief, and that I need a hero in that song. And I'm longing for a hero. I've always longed for that void to be filled. So music filled it, but sometimes drugs did, or bad choices and influences I made. And but that's being a hero, and it's risking what you value, and it's being real and true to yourself. And I also have a song on Hero called Live to Tell, and that's, to me, those lyrics are about people who passed away to HIV. I had a friend that died to HIV. And I also had, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So what was the main purpose of the album Hero? Like, what was the point you were trying to get across in the album?
That we all need a hero, and music was my hero.
And music was your hero. Okay.
And then there's heroic songs like Live to Tell and that and Hard to Love.
Got
And yeah.
So when people listen to that Hero album, what do you expect them to feel from it or gain from it?
I expect them to fill that void that they have, to rise above and be a hero. And I feel like they should fight for what they believe in, and like they should have helped that girl on the bus.
Got you.
They should
Got
not be
you.
just bystanders doing nothing. They should do something. We have the power.
To change lives or take lives.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right.
Yes, that's right.
Right.
And I think we all need a hero.
Okay. So just going back to like when you were saying your purpose is love. Like, do you have any love in your life right now? Like anyone that you love that you could truly say,
My mother.
yeah.
My mother, my ancestors who protect me, who passed away. And like a substitute for love. Like when I went to Colombia and performed, or Canada, or New York City, and I performed there for the first time, or went to Israel and sang for the soldiers years ago. That kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, okay. And then I know you said you have a song about HIV and AIDS. Like, how did that come about?
That's Live to Tell. Because I lost one of my friends to people to it, and I just think it's important to protect people. I have a huge LGBTQ following, and when I, support transsexuals and, you know, put that into my work and my art and creativity and performance, it's influencing people
Got you.
to, you know, that's why I do it too, so they
Yeah.
can be who they are. Because a lot of people want to be trans and they can't, and they see it and they go, "Wow, oh my gosh, she's dancing on the stage." I can do that. I could be
Yeah.
myself and
Yeah.
come out of the box and be who I want to
Gotcha.
be. Is having LGBTQ supporters and putting a lot of that in my work. I definitely have supported the AHF Foundation, the Elizabeth Taylor Foundation, to promote that people still need to talk about protecting themselves and stopping the spread, and I care about them.
Got you. Got you.
And, well, people that have HIV in general. I
Yeah.
mean,
Yeah.
kids have it, and I just believe that people forget about things, and how many people died so quickly back in the day, and now they can get treatments, and now you can get it for free at your doctor. Now you could be on a prevention pill so you don't give people HIV or get HIV. And I just believe in, at least there's magic now to stop them from getting AIDS and make them undetectable. And I just believe in promoting that. And safe sex.
And then when you say make them undetectable, like what do you mean by that?
Well, there's a pill. There's pill HIV medications that they never had back in the day, because Freddie Mercury, he was gone so quick. But now there's so many things that can make them undetectable. So if you have HIV, you can stop the spread and you can live longer, so you don't get AIDS.
Like it'll stop it.
And
but
there's a lot of people I have said, you better go and get that, get on that pill and stop the spread.
But undetectable, that means that. What do you mean? Because undetectable,
It's
in
called
my sense.
Biktarvy. That's the
Okay, because in
medication.
my sense of undetectable, it's like you have it, but you just
You
can't
have
detect
it, but they
it.
can't transmit it.
Oh, you can't transmit it.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
got
they
you.
won't get
So that's really,
AIDS.
really important. Yeah,
Because
yeah,
AIDS is
that's really
like-
important. That's really
And
important. Yeah.
My friend Tide, she, I guess it was too late for me to tell her. I just think it's important to, if you have friends, or if you have even people that want to experiment and be in the gay community and go and do that, they need to wear protection.
You
If I'm
said
going to promote
experiment.
that, yeah, if I'm going to promote sexuality on stage and
Yeah.
LGBTQ, and I had friends that passed from it, I
Yeah.
wish I would have took her to the clinic and
Yeah,
I mean, I
yeah.
just,
Right.
I just believe
Damn. Right.
that they
right,
have
right.
the tools and the magic now.
So when it comes to the LGBTQ community, what and like, because I know you're talking about AIDS and everything like that. Do you feel like it's strong in that community, or like do you think it's just overall?
Just HIV and
Yeah, HIV and AIDS, and that's why you're protecting the community so so much when it comes to this, or like
a lot of my gay friends do have it, and some have died from it, and that's been the most people I've known that has had it. But
Yeah.
I do believe children have it. You can get it through drugs too, and
like it's transmitted through parents and everything like that.
And
Yeah.
so I promote
Yeah.
clean needles
Clean.
too.
Yeah. Got you. Got you.
No.
Got you. Yeah. Yeah. No,
I mean,
no,
but
of course.
yeah, I just, because if you have a platform and you're going to be controversial and you're going to be sexual or, promote, sexuality, you got to tell people.
Yeah, promote it the right way.
You got to tell people if you're going to do
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Because
You gotta,
music influences people, because somebody once asked me, I'm not going to say their name, but they were like, oh, I don't have to wear a condom. I can't get a guy pregnant. And I said,
but you can spread disease.
yes.
Yeah.
So they're not educated still about it.
Got you 100%. How do you feel about like
And I want to save them.
Yeah, how do you feel about everybody else, like when they speak negative on the LGBTQ community?
Oh, that's the reason why we're having this conversations, because all this, I get a lot of bad hate mail online. That's why I try to shut off my comments.
Yeah.
But
okay.
there are a lot. I think it's so accepted, the videos I see online of people speaking up about being pronouns and all that stuff, and being proudly LGBTQ and fighting for it. But I've received a lot of hate from it, and it really disappoints me, or grosses people out still, I guess. And I love to be that grossed out.
Do you feel like there's good and bad in the community though? Like there's any other community? Like do you feel like some things that people tell you may be right and it would make you think about it?
What do you mean?
Like if somebody, like I know a lot of people give hate, but not everybody's giving hate too. They're like, sometimes they just speak their voice and their opinion, like because like you get what I'm saying. And then sometimes we believe like, oh well, I'm right and I know we're right. Everything that we do is right. Do you feel like everything like some things are wrong about the like in the community, or just everything that you guys stand for is just it's just right, like we're it's good, like because just like Christianity, right? They're Christianity, right? It's holy, it's godly, but they sin. You get what I'm saying? So same thing with the.
Oh yeah, they're still just because they're LGBTQ and I stand up for them doesn't mean they won't kill you. There's a lot of bad people that don't want to take their pills and stop the spread, and they want to give people it. And they don't want to stop the spread, and that's bad. They should. Or there's a lot of, I think people, maybe they go too far with like the whole, I don't know. Sometimes they do go a little too far.
Because if you're gonna speak your truth,
there's a lot of friends I know that look like women, and they get straight men, and they trick them, and then the man knows, wow. You're not a woman, and I'm like, you can get yourself killed. You need to be who you are and say you're trans and not pretend like you're a woman. Right. So I mean, you're a woman, but
but to a straight man, you gotta keep it real, And I gotta say, I applaud you for even speaking on that and saying that, because that was the point that I was, like that's where I was getting at, because I know sometimes if you're on the side of right, be there fully for real. Don't just be on the side of my right, because that's how I feel. Like the world is very judgmental, and I don't fall for the okie doke. I'm not gonna say you're right just because this side is right just because everybody is screaming that you're right. If I see something wrong, I'm gonna let you know. Like, but that's not cool though, because you just heard a whole, what I'm saying? It's like when we're standing up for, for example, there's a lot of people that was thinking the guy on the train, like, oh, it's okay because he mental health, like he couldn't. Bullshit. Okay. Bullshit. Same thing with Charlie Kirk. Yeah. He got killed for somebody hating the shit that he stood for. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a shame too.
And a lot of people
even
thought
though I wasn't
was
for a lot of things he said.
You get what I'm saying?
We need, in a way, the way they hate on me on the internet is like, fuck you, you faggot looking lesbian motherfucker, while you got the tweaker look, all this shit they say about me. But I mean, with that thing, and that's like, we need to have conversation, because there is people that don't understand the LGBTQ, and that he wanted to understand, that too. Yeah. And I think it was good in a way that he and them that they would communicate like that and debate. And it's sad that you can't do that, even though he didn't say things I agreed with 100%.
Yeah, of course, of course.
I mean,
Like I even seen
but
some videos that's very questionable about how he spoke against the black community.
oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yes, and
but
that's he should have been in glass.
right. But it made me think.
God bless him and his wife.
Yeah, it made me think. Like, did he want to be racist, or he just confused? Like, do he want to be?
That's what I'm saying.
You know, like, do he
People
want to
are
hate
confused.
gay people, or
See,
stuff like that, or is he
if
just
he
confused?
seen my performance, do you think would he understand
He
it?
probably wouldn't.
He would be like, okay, so why do you have this going on?
Right, but there's still
Why?
people.
Why can't you just do a normal song?
Right, but there's
Why
still
can't you
people
learn to
like
do
me.
that and that?
There's still people like me who's
You know?
straight and will look at him like, what the fuck is the problem?
No, yeah,
That he's he's a
I think
creator,
people
he's an
like
artist.
that
You know what I'm saying?
Are they're not confident. Maybe people like that are gay. I feel like people that are
That's what it ultimately.
around straight men that are confident around gay people and good to them and nice to them, support them, or a man that's a feminist in a way, and he's a straight heterosexual male. That's right. That's the best thing. Ooh, Jesus, that's the best thing right there.
Yeah, 100%.
And
I just feel like
confident.
I just feel like
straight men that hate on gay people. Why do they hate on it so much?
Yeah,
Why is it like why?
I had it's a funny joke on the internet because someone said like, no, I absolutely love y'all. Y'all left more women for us.
Yeah, right.
But some guys they just and I have some guys like that in my family who's just strictly they're old school. They're really old school.
Exactly.
Raised on it's wrong, it's not right. We don't like it. Don't
And
come
that's
around
why
me.
I felt
but
misunderstood.
yeah, unless you're feeling threatened.
The subjects are misunderstood that I go through.
Right. 100%. So yeah. So man, I'm just glad we had a chance to touch on that because like I want to make sure that your audience understand you fully. Everything that we speak on has purpose behind it and understanding, and it's a lot more clear to the world.
Is it
You get what I'm saying? To the world, 100%. Because there's not a lot of people that could speak up on these type of subjects and situation and feel comfortable with doing it and just like really
and maybe people
letting their
are
truth.
right. Maybe I should just sing a damn song. Why do I have to do all this? And do you think I'm seeking attention? Am I trying to
it's like telling
make a freak
Beyonce
show
it's
out
like
of it?
telling Beyonce
No.
don't get on stage and twerk or
Yeah.
shake her ass or like all these sexy reds
it's
and shit like that.
entertainment, yes.
Exactly.
And-
It's like
but
telling
it
Drake
is
don't have
political.
like shit shooting out the sky and Travis
Yeah,
Scott not to have
yes.
all this shit floating, you know what I'm saying? It's like
Or Kanye
don't-
West
right.
not to be in the
It's like
KKK.
right, so it's a lot of things you can say behind
every
it,
artist
but
is probably misunderstood.
yeah,
in a
people
way.
are very judgmental, and if they hate something, they're gonna judge the hell out of it, regardless, and that's
Yeah.
just what it is. Not like that, but it's like black people, bro. Like,
Or it's different.
we
They
get it
people
every
don't
day,
like what's
man.
different.
Even on the internet.
Yeah.
But realistically,
and I get hate because I work with a lot of rappers.
realistically, we're global, and
And I work with
everybody
black
just
people.
have our culture.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you
Yeah.
feel like just just to go back to the subject of like the LGBTQ community, like how do you feel when people like how do you feel when people attack you guys' mental health and they're like oh like these people
Where they think they're mental because of what they're doing.
yeah
I think anybody can have mental health, no matter if you're straight, gay, bi, black, white, Hispanic, Donald Trump, Kamala,
yeah
all of y'all mental.
Kamala.
We're
Yeah.
all a little bit mental. We
Now,
are.
so how do you feel like when they say like trans people, like all trans are mental, like it's a
No,
mental health
no,
issue, that's
absolutely
why
not.
they do the things that they do, and that's why they believe that
No.
they're a guy or they believe they're a girl and like stuff like that.
No, well, a lot like drag queens, like Lanny Boy. When she was on stage, she dresses like a drag for a performance, and she's a boy, and she just dresses up like RuPaul. And then there's people that transition completely and they think they're a woman. I mean, they look like woman, beautiful woman with big boobs and and I think some of them are mental by hiding the fact that they're trans, and they try to get the straight men, and I mean, to me that's disrespectful to
Yeah.
the straight community that they look like a woman and they should say they're trans. You know, if they're not into it, they're not into it. But
Yeah.
they shouldn't, you know, oh, I need a straight
You
man and
you know what's
you
you know what's crazy about that though?
That's mental.
Because
you know?
but you would think that yeah, a man who wants to be a woman, you would think they want to be a woman because they want a man.
Yeah,
You get what I'm
I
saying?
know,
So why would they
right.
want a gay man? Right? You get
I
what I'm
don't
saying?
know. Yes.
So why would they want a gay man when a gay man, thinks he's a girl? So maybe that's exactly why they go after straight men,
Yeah,
because they
they
want to
do.
feel like a woman,
Yeah,
and they
right.
and they want a straight man to look at them as
It's
a
a
girl.
challenge for them,
So
or
that
something, you know?
is insane when you think about it, right?
Yeah.
Because
So not all of them are, you know, mental.
Yeah.
Or not all of anybody's. I mean, everybody's mental in their own way. I think.
I think that's
I
pretty
think
freaking
we're-
crazy. I think
everybody's
that's
a little.
I think that's a little evil.
What?
I think that's a little evil
About the-
to go after a straight man, though.
Right. That's mental.
I don't think it's mental. I think
Yes.
it's evil.
Or
'Cause
there's- or,
there's
you
certain
know-
type of evils in this
Yeah.
world.
It's evil. Or straight up evil. So
Right,
I guess
you
we're
know,
saying mental, but they just demons. You're right.
Yeah, I feel like that's pretty evil. You gotta have
Yeah.
an evil mindset to be like, man, I know I'm a guy dressed as a freaking girl, but watch, I'm about to go fuck with a
Yes.
straight man.
Yes. And I've had like,
So I think that's pretty evil.
oh my God, and you know,
Because sometimes you
Yeah.
can't tell.
yeah. You
I don't
can't.
care,
But my
and I don't
friend-
care what the world say.
Well, my
Judge me if
ex-friend.
y'all want, because sometimes you can't tell. I don't
Yes.
care what y'all say about me. Sometimes
Like
you can't
Kimmy.
tell.
Let me talk
and
about
some of
Kimmy.
them be looking better than y'all's actual women.
Kimmy.
Don't judge me.
I'm talking about this girl, Kimmy. She's a trans. She was an insane. She is trans. She was an insane music video, and I am no longer her friend.
Oh.
Because she's. You're right. She's not mental. Like
Wait, hold on. Don't
she's
say I'm right.
evil.
I didn't say it.
She is evil.
Yeah.
She's trying to kill me and lock me in her
Really?
house and choke me out because her man come out when she drinks beer, takes off her shirt, watches football.
Of
And then
course.
I try to jump out of her window. I'm like, and then when I'm fighting with her, I'm like, oh, what the fuck? I'm fighting a bitch with some boobs. And it's like,
So then you don't look at her as a woman.
I mean, yeah.
You're
And
like,
it's
this
like,
motherfucking
yeah.
guy.
And on top of that, I still support trans, and not everybody is, you know, just like a black man, you know, kidnapped me, or a black man put a gun to my head, pulled the trigger on my head, and it missed a revolver.
What?
Yeah, after a show Mary Jane Gambino put on in 2000, and oh my God, I was like 17.
Yeah.
And she caused a big riot at the show, and I was parked at her complex at the Sportsman's.
The guy?
No,
Wait,
Mary
the guy
Jane
that pulled-
Gambino.
okay, yeah,
I was
yeah.
at her house. She put on the show years ago, made a big riot, and ran over this guy's sister or whatever in the parking lot. And then I got taken over there to get my car, and the guy put a gun up to my head, blah, blah, blah. Tell me where Mary Jane Gambino at. And I was like, and Mary Jane Gambino went on the internet and dissed me after that for no reason, said all this bad stuff about me.
Oh, because you
and
told
I saved
him.
her life,
Oh,
and
you
I almost
didn't?
took a bullet for her. Because I said, I'm not telling you where the house is. And he pulled it, boom, and missed the revolver. And then he, right there, he takes the bullets out the gun and said, I almost killed you. I almost killed you. And he felt like, oh my God, he could have shot me in the motherfucking head.
That is insane.
And that doesn't mean all black people are gonna come shoot me.
Right, right, right,
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, or like white people. You know, not all white people are racist. Or
You would
not
like
all
to
white
think.
people.
We will hope so. That's,
yeah, like, you know, like,
yeah. Yeah.
I still back up the gangsters and, you know, risk what I
Yeah.
value, I guess, even though I've been through all that, and I could be like, oh, fuck that, or
Yeah.
you know, or
Right. No, despite what
yeah.
you've been through, you could have easily said, you could have judged
It's
black
people
people.
in general. Not you can't
Right.
judge by like people's. Oh, it's because
Yeah.
he's black. That's why he did it, or it's because she's trans. That's why she did it. No, she
Yeah.
did that because she was wacko, and I couldn't leave her damn house.
Right.
It had nothing to do with her big boobs.
100%.
I just wanted to leave, bitch.
Right. 100%.
And
Man.
you know,
That is so deep
and I was good to
and
her.
good
I'm
point.
good
Yeah.
to people.
Yeah.
I want to fight for the underdog. That's what it's always been. And because I feel alone in that emptiness and that void, there's been a lot of gay people who have inspired me and helped me, and you know, made me feel like, oh my God, okay, I'm not weird. I'm not a freak. I'm not.
Got you.
I felt inspired and accepted.
Yeah. Do you have a lot of straight people that support you as well?
Oh yeah. I don't know why we're just talking about gay people.
I know.
I have tons of straight people. There's a lot of straight women who love me. A lot of women. We haven't even talked about the lesbians.
I thought that was
I
a
have
part
people
of the
that dress up like me.
I was like, I thought that was a part of the community.
Yeah,
the
yes,
gay community.
but the lesbians, they cool. Just kidding. No.
Yeah. Do you like lesbians?
Do I like lesbians?
No, I mean like.
In what kind of way?
You're right.
If people think I'm a lesbian, do I look like a lesbian?
Scratch that question.
I'm not a lesbian.
Oh, so when it comes to like lesbians,
people are confused by me in that way too. Like, I'm not a lesbian.
Yeah. So when it comes to a lesbian, obviously only girls can be lesbians, right?
Who?
Only girls can be lesbians. Like, what if there's a trans trans man
dressing like a man? So they think I'm a woman cutting my hair short wearing a sports bra.
Yeah. So what if there's
which is cool though, because a lot my friend Bree, she dressed up like me.
What if there's a woman? I mean, a man that dresses fully like a woman or transform into a woman, and there's another man that transforms into a woman, and then they like each other. Does that make them lesbian?
Wait, say that one more time.
If there's a man that transforms,
this is like Charlie.
So what if there's a man that transforms?
I'm a sovereign citizen.
So what if there's a man?
You don't know my name.
Hold on, let me finish.
I don't have an ID.
What if there's a man that transforms into a woman, and there's another man that transforms into a woman, and they like each other? Does that make them lesbian?
Okay, so if another woman... Wait, one more time.
You heard me. There's a man that transforms into a woman.
Okay.
And there's
like
another
him.
man that transforms into a complete woman. And they both like each other. Does that make them lesbian?
Oh my God, I know people like that.
Yeah?
I don't know what that... I think that's pansexual.
Does that make them lesbian?
I don't know. I don't know. Bi? I would say bi.
What
I would say... because there's lesbians now that are gay boys.
There's lesbians.
I love them too.
We're trying to understand the community.
Yes,
that's all we're trying to do.
That's why I do this with my music.
Yeah.
I like to make a conversation. I like to get people's perspectives on it too. And plus, I do support it. I mean, I think that's okay if you want to. You're a woman and you want to transition to a man, and then you have a boyfriend. And I think that's great.
Okay,
That's
so if you're a
cool.
woman,
it is
and
interesting.
you transform into a
That's
man,
a new thing. That wasn't
and you
in
have
the
a
80s.
boyfriend. If you're a woman and you transform into a man and you have a boyfriend,
a straight boyfriend.
So
but is he?
It doesn't make them gay.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't make them gay. But
It just look gay, but it's not gay
because she has
because she's a woman. Realistic.
Yeah, it's the genitals. Yeah, she has a vagina.
So
unless she fucked somebody with a deal strap on, that's just a bunch of sexual shit too.
So does it make him gay for being attracted to her?
Put the LGBTQ mixed in with like sexual bullshit. I think people are just sexual weird freaks.
So right,
and then there's
it comes down to this community is just very freaky.
They want to work at Macy's and be a little pretty transsexual, have a husband. They do. A lot of them have.
So it just comes down to the key point.
And there's now it's a little twist.
This community is just a very freaky community.
Yeah, I think.
Oh wait, you never answered my question. So
you know what it is? What I said from the beginning. I think a lot of people have emptiness that they try to fill,
That's a
And
whole
I
lot of
think
emptiness to
they
be feeling,
rebel,
though.
and
Yeah, because
yes.
it's like we're gonna do whatever we want.
But I
Like,
guess but I feel like let them do it.
yeah.
I mean, go ahead. I mean, if you love it, go for it.
That it
It's
just
your
sounds
freedom as
it
long as
sounds like
I'm
a
not
lot to
hurting
keep up
people.
with. Yeah,
It is a
100%.
lot to keep
As
up
long as
with,
you're not
though.
hurting people, man, it
It
sounds like a lot
is.
to pick up to keep
Yeah.
up with. And it's no disrespect, I believe like it's just really fun talking about it, and just really getting to
Yeah.
know more about it more and get your opinion
Yeah.
on
Yes.
it, because this is stuff that we would ask ourselves like in the straight community,
Yeah. Yes.
like for example, like I just said, it's like if a real woman from birth transform into a man and dates a straight man, does that make him gay? And
That's
it's
me.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and then it
it's
makes
just
it hard for
It's
people.
funny, yeah, I
Like,
know. It's
what are
just so
you?
funny to
And
think
what are
about it.
you? Yeah.
Exactly. So,
yes.
have you seen the interview? You probably came across it on TikTok. It's an African guy, and he sits down with
Talking about the rapture.
no, hell no, hell no. But we can get into that. But he's an African guy, and I think it's comedy. But he sits down at a table and he talks to people, and he spoke with the gay rights activist who was a woman.
Okay.
I was a man,
That
but
was a
it was a
man.
woman that looked like a man, and
A
he
woman
was
that
like,
looked like a man.
so why are you gay? And she's like, who's gay? He's like, you're gay. She's like,
And
I'm not gay.
She's a woman.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
She said, yeah, but she's a woman.
I don't understand that either.
Yeah,
There's
so
a lot of trans
it
friends
is
that I
just-
have that are like, oh, that guy's gay because
Yeah.
he's fucking with gay guys.
Yeah.
He not gay if he fucks with me because
Yeah.
I'm trans.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
The biasness.
Yes, they be like,
really?
they be like hating on the gay guys, the trans.
Yeah.
They be, the own communities hate
Holy
each other too. We gotta talk about all this.
That
yes,
is
they say that gay guy,
mind-blowing.
you gay, you fucked a gay guy, but you're not
But-
gay if you
but
fuck
every-
with me because I'm transsexual.
But
I got boobs.
everybody's gay. But if you
Yeah, I guess everybody's gay.
wait, hold on, I'm so confused.
I don't know. I don't like labels.
That wasn't a straight guy though.
Yeah.
That the trans said that to. That was a gay guy.
No, the trans
Uh-huh.
said to the straight.
Straight?
The
Gay.
the,
The
the masculine gay guy.
Okay, the
who
masculine
fucks
gay
the
guy.
feminine gay guys.
Okay.
Yes. Said, oh,
You're gay.
you're gay, but you're straight.
If you
Fuck with the trans.
But he don't want to be
Yes,
straight.
because I got boobs and I
Wait.
transitioned and I got estrogen.
Wait, so do she want him to be straight or not?
Well, yeah, she's thinking like she's a girl. Oh, you
Oh,
cheated on me
because-
with a
because
with
she
a man,
wants-
with a man.
Because she wants him to be straight
Yeah,
because
and
she's
she
actually
takes it
attracted
like
to
a
straight
woman,
guys.
if a woman
'cause she
found
wanna be-
out you with a guy, she's gonna be like, you gay.
Oh
so
my
she thinks,
God, that
like
is-
the trans think, I'm a woman.
Yeah.
You just cheated on me with a man. You're gay.
Oh my goodness.
But she's a gay boy deep down.
Yeah.
All that shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it's no disrespect, but
No
it
disrespect.
sounds very
This is real.
confusing. Yeah,
I mean,
and it's
you know-
real. Like you said, it's real.
Yeah,
So
and I support it all as long as they're not hurting
right.
anybody.
So don't hate him for this.
Yes,
It's
don't,
no
'cause-
hate. It's no, but
'Cause I'm
enlightened.
so-
I'm like very. I'm
The gay
wild
people
right
I
now.
was inspired by, though, like my friends in New York, or just going to the Stonewall and researching the, people who dressed like a girl for the first time and they died for what they believed in. That's why I put it really in my album Hero too, because
Yeah.
there was a lot of heroes, and I think the old school gay community, LGBT community, they got killed for it and they got arrested for it, and they got it was illegal to do that. So I think people take their freedom for granted now.
Yeah,
They don't
right.
remember, even the
Got
LGBTQ
you.
community.
Got
They
you.
don't remember that it was illegal and you could have been killed for just dressing like a girl or being
100%.
gay or anything like that. And it's
100%.
still illegal in Jamaica.
Oh yeah, in certain
Yeah.
countries, it's for
So-
sure still illegal.
And that's
you know.
wrong. I
Yeah.
rebel against that. I
Yeah.
think love is love. And and that's it.
Yeah,
So,
100%, man. Yeah, and at the end of the day, man, we're gonna
let's
believe.
talk about race now, and then we'll talk about Kansas Owens.
No,
I'm just kidding.
real talk though.
And then Kanye
I
West.
know we touched
Just
base
kidding.
on a lot.
See, we
great,
try to make
great
it deep.
points. Yeah, of course. And that
It
was
is
pretty.
deep.
That was deep. That was fun.
It's just the weed
I just gotta
that
say thank you for the
helps me.
information. Because I'm pretty sure it will help a lot of people
Yes.
out there understand
Yes.
more clearly
And to
as
just
well.
and if there's straight people out there that are uncomfortable, I guess that's what I do too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I make people uncomfortable.
Yeah.
I think straight men, why should they be so uncomfortable
Yeah.
around that? I think the gay,
That-
I mean the
that's
straight
true.
men,
That's
straight
true.
men. Why you just?
Like, I feel like
it's
if
not
you're a straight
degrading.
man, realistically,
Yeah.
and you're an adult now, you matured, and your
Yeah.
mindset still isn't there. Like if you still like
Well, I hate
uncomfortable,
and be
like
yeah.
being like
Then
this
you
and stuff
obviously
like
wanna
that,
fuck that
then,
if
yeah,
you
then
like
something's
that.
wrong.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like this-
saying?
yeah.
Because like I said, I'm not intimidated, but also I want to feel respected too as a man. You know what I'm saying?
that too.
Because at the end of the day, too, like we have our rights.
You can't be tricked.
Yeah, we have our rights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like we have our belief. So why should we?
You sound like my father.
Yeah, why should we respect your belief so much and y'all don't respect ours? Not saying y'all, but like it's like
Yeah,
it's damn near
yeah.
like forced on us. But like when we want to be straight man and be real and like
Or straight woman.
yeah,
I
straight
mean,
woman,
yes.
whatever the case is,
Yes.
it's like oh my god, look at her on stage
Both of them should
doing
be.
all that,
Love is love, period. Let's
shaking
just
all
stop
that
at that.
ass on
Yeah.
stage, and she doing too much, but not like that. But if
Yeah.
if the roles are turned and there's a trans guy up there doing that,
Yeah.
it's praised. Let's be real.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It's like, oh, go girl, go. You know
I
what I'm
guess.
saying? Like realistically, but it's just like let's make sure
I think people,
equality
I think maybe
is true
me, when I
equality.
perform in general, though, people are just they just try to find something.
Yeah.
Like two.
But it's okay though,
They
man.
try to just make
we
me
came
look
a long way.
Crazy
I feel
and
like
bad, but
I
or
feel like
something.
the
But I don't look bad. That was a great performance.
I feel like we all came a long way. The black
We
community,
did.
the gay community,
Yeah.
the all of us.
At the
Shit,
bottom, at the end of
you
the
know.
day, everybody needs to respect people
Exactly.
for
Just respect each other,
who
man.
they are.
But
and-
realistically, we
and-
know this world is so cold
Yeah,
and
so cold,
it's gonna be
and it's confusing.
right. It's gonna take us a while to get to where we actually
Yeah,
want to be
yeah,
at. Yeah, man.
I just think people need to be more open-hearted and accept things. People don't like things that are different. People tend
Yeah.
to be like, I think I've always been the opposite when I've seen different things in me, different,
It's
everything.
just
I love
it's
it.
just nobody's business. Like be who you want to be. Who cares? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Just don't
Right.
be no murderous. Like
Yeah.
crazy ass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't be hypocrites. Be who you want to
Yeah.
be. Like who cares? It's not your life. Allow people to live their life the way they want
and
to.
understand too
without,
that it's a show.
yeah,
It's
so
a show too.
it is what it is. If anybody's gonna regret what they're in life later on, let them regret it on their own. You don't
Yeah.
gotta be there regretting it with them. I told you so. Mind your business. So
Yeah.
that's just what it is, man. So yeah, man. Great hour and a half with you.
Okay.
You know?
I mean, has it been? Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
this
feel
was
like
great
we should-
talking
we
to you,
need
man.
one more
I
segment.
know we can. I know we can keep going and we can talk about so much more. So if there's anything else that you want to leave us off with, and anything that you feel like we didn't touch base on and we could have,
Oh my God.
let's talk about it. Let's
I feel like we
let's
talk too
finish
much
it off.
about gay people. I'm trying to think.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So
I don't know.
So yeah, man. So great conversation we had with you, man. So just to wrap everything up, man, just tell us what's next
Thank
for
you.
you. Yeah.
Your show.
Okay. The 29th, October
Yes.
29th. I hope to see you there.
Now I'm going on like a hero tour.
Okay.
I did King of Sin City 1 and 2 tour. It was like 3 years for that. And now that ended at my birthday party. So I'm getting ready to go to Los Angeles and do a show at Los Globos on October 19th, and then Phoenix and Tucson in November. And then that's when I'm going to be singing the new album, Hero.
Got you.
And then a show in Seattle before the end of the year. And next year, I have a lot of supporters in El Salvador. Central America. So that's going to be. They've
Nice.
always wanted me to go there. A couple years ago,
El Salvador, damn.
the Prime
Okay.
Minister gave me a certificate for me performing at the Central American Independence Day.
Well, damn.
And
You
it's
might see
like-
my country there. Belize.
Belize, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's too expensive.
That's not.
No, Belize, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, but that's great though, man. That's really great, man. Glad to see everything that you got
You were
going
born
on.
in Belize?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that's so cool to say you were born in Belize.
Yeah. Isn't it cooler to say you're born in America with all the rights?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
You know?
I guess it works that way.
You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. Of course, I love America. I love America.
I think it's a great country, man. I just feel like I think it's a great country. I just feel like it's ruled incorrectly.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly,
It is.
get me?
I think right now the world in general
yeah.
is.
Oh, for sure. But I absolutely love America.
I do.
Wouldn't trade it for the world. Realistically, you know.
And we take our freedom for granted here
yeah,
because
I
when you
feel
go
like-
see other countries, they don't have
They
the
don't have-
privilege to do any of that stuff.
100%.
It is still against the law there, or
100%.
in other places.
You know.
And
So yeah,
yeah.
man. But great, man. Anything else you want to leave us with?
Go get the album Hero, and love yourself, and never give up. And what else?
Well,
And I have a couple remixes coming out soon.
Okay.
Wait, what else have I got?
There you go.
Maybe I should sing.
Sing.
Should I sing?
Go ahead.
Okay. Because I feel like it's a studio. Hold on. Has anybody sang on your show yet?
Lordside rap.
Oh,
you're
he
gonna
did.
be you're gonna
Okay,
be the
he
first
did.
singer.
And he rapped on the red carpet.
Yeah.
So he did perform at my birthday
Yeah.
day.
Pretty much.
Shout out to Lordside.
Yeah.
Shout out to all the artists that came to that show. Because I feel like there was a lot of good artists. Your
100%.
artists came there. They were in the building.
100%.
And it was really cool. Shout out to Seven. She did amazing on the red carpet.
Yeah.
I thought that was so
Absolutely.
cool. I vote, the other two birthday parties, I try to get like the Party City red carpet and try to do it and set it up. And nobody did it, and it wasn't a real red carpet. So I was like, this year I finally had a real red carpet.
You had it, man. And
'Cause of you.
once again, thank you.
And thank you
Yeah.
for you, supporting artists
Of
and
course.
helping us and giving us platforms.
100%.
It's totally not selfish. You're helping us because it's really all the artists struggle.
Yeah.
All the artists
And
are.
I get it, I
a
get
struggle.
it. I get it. When you don't have enough funds, when you don't have the
Yes.
platforms to express yourself on, to do the things that you want to do. I like to give the world a little piece of that. I like to
Yes.
give them preparations before
and your intelligence too.
before they actually get into the real world, and
Yeah.
it's like a preparation,
Let me ask you a question. What makes you support music and art so much?
I love it, man. It's been my life. Music been my life since I was.
Other artists. What makes you
other
feel
artists.
like you
I've been an artist. I've been an artist, so I understand.
So
you
what
get
makes
me?
you want to not make it about you and make it like?
Because it's never
I'm gonna
about
give them an opportunity.
Yeah, because it's never about you. It's never about that one person. It's really about the program. It's really about the plan. It's really about the ideas. It's really about accomplishment for me. My biggest goal is being the best at what I do, being the best business
Virgo
owner,
shit.
being the best, being the best promoter in the world, being one of the best promoter,
professional.
being one of the best, best at what I do, period. So if I have the tools for it, I make it happen. If I have the idea for it, I want to see it. I want to see it happen, and I want to see it happen correctly. And I want to make sure that that the people around me is winning as much as I'm winning. So I do this with a purpose and with a reason, and because I'm doing it, I want to do it 100%
That's
correct.
respect.
You get what? Correct. And I'm not here to take
Wow.
advantage of nobody,
Absolutely.
because I know what it's like to be taken advantage of, and I'm not here
Wow.
to see anyone around me fail. If you're around me, you will win. You will win, and you will
That's-
continue to win. And if you don't want to win, then get the fuck from around me. And it's that simple.
And you're helping people win.
100%. And I'm
That's
helping them win. And I'm not taking
incredible.
advantage of them, and I'm not taking from them. And sometimes I lose, and when I lose on my own, and nobody lose with me.
So
You
you're
get
a
what
hero.
I'm saying?
You're a hero.
You know what I'm saying? So I like to
So-
think of it like that. But yeah, man, let us hear it before we head up out here.
Oh, the song?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Give us a little bit of that Heart to Love before we head up out of here, man.
Okay. Was it so hard to love one another? Hold on, it's clipping. But yes.
All right.
Hard to Love.
man.
I love that. We're
Lil
doing a
Rheuk,
video
man.
soon, too.
I
We're doing a
appreciate
video to that
I
one.
appreciate you, man. I appreciate every single I
Listen to that
appreciate the
song.
hour, man, the hour and a half. Y'all know where to find us, man. May Revenue on your podcast, and we're out here with Lil Rheuk. Good to see you guys, and hope to see you guys next time, all right? Stay tuned.
Love you, love you.
I love y'all. All right, cool.